Welcome back to the bar, We're there, Season 2, episode L.A. Lewis. So there, I go on easy back. Everything up and running. Now, big up to all the persons who have subscribed, who have listened, who have learned from the podcast so far. Thank you for tuning in again. Now, you just go ahead now and tell a friend and get them to subscribe. I hit the notification bell so you can hear and know when things are dropped and be a part of the movement. So today, we have a very interesting topic at hand. So Yad himself. So first, I could big up everybody who there up on the team. So I could big up the man himself, Yad, big up the teacher, big up Solomon, big up NGUVU, and yours truly, Jude, there today. I could kick it off in a real bar talk style and fashion. Man, them run through them order. Who there today in a bar there?
Miss Chin there today. Miss Chin. Nice brown and Miss Chin.
So I'm saying, you might sing Miss Chin so much. I don't know.
Yeah, man, that's a rubber thing.
One some young girl level for you, Miss Chin.
Yo, burn up that rubby team.
A cool Heineken for the teacher and a cup of ice there, Miss Chin. Cool Heineken, yeah, said speed. Blessings.
We are doing cool Heineken and cup of ice. That doesn't make sense.
Stop pre my order, brother. How do we order from Miss Chin? Stop pre my thing.
Give me a spitfire there.
Give me a flask of Hennessy there, Miss Chin, and white cranberry.
Come on, give me a malt today.
So make we run it over. Go and keep the top.
So you're not herbs over the counter there.
I'm trying to share you know, brother.
Chalice in the bar. Okay,
smoke
no man.
At the bar, brother. We can't smoke at the bar.
No smoking in the bar.
No man.
Run through there.
Well, anyways, today is a very interesting topic, And to me, this topic, this is the biggest problem in Jamaican people. Don't really see it. The problem of mental illness, right? Mental illness is a start of most problems having in Jamaica. If you don't have a strong mental wealth, problems start, all right? So today we are divulging into the mental illness in Jamaica and how serious we take it. So the man them can go ahead and do them opening statement and then let me hear what I go on. So run through.
In this regard, when it comes down to mental health now and against mental stability or whatever it might be, it's just a case where I think it is more prevalent in the male section, and I think the prevalence comes from the fact that males and the ego. So mental health take a whole heap of things. Okay? We can talk about the clinical aspect, right, where you have a serious mental disease or something like that, or we can talk about depression or just mental breakdown. So we don't know which one, but I think the mental breakdown and the mental depression, the males more of an ego aspect towards that. And I think the females diagnose themselves too early when it comes down to depression. So there's a whole heap of thing behind it. So that'll be an interesting topic for real. So that's my opening statement,
All right. What I have to say about mental health is that one, mental health is real. And come like say, in this modern world that we live in, everybody have some form of mental instability to some degree or not. So just that some people with the mental illness just more advanced or worse than others. But it's like most of the people them where I see with their own, all of them have some type of mental illness or mental illness to some degree, either mild or extreme. NGUVU said that.
All right, go on.
Yeah, man. Watch this. Research has shown, though, that this mental illness or mental health issue that we're looking at now, it shows that basically more than 20% of black people, I'm mentioning it again, say it again, more than 20% of black people experience some form of serious mental health issues. Whether it want to be depression, whether it want to be some mental disorder, whether it want to be anxiety, it affects us, the black people, more. We can look into it what heap of ways when we go into the argument, because we see where the other ethnic groups, some of them they weren't affected like how we were affected in regards to we can still say slavery, other means of depression amongst the black race. But we can also say that now these people are treating their mental health as more important than us. So them go through and them go do them therapy or them go to them counselors or counseling. But the black people, we're so fool that we got tricked back then in slavery. And now, instead of we saying that we want to go to a therapist or we want to go counseling, we say we want Jesus to help with. Or we must go read the Bible and Jesus will help us.
But start it, brother.
But
Alright.
these other races are using the necessary tools to fix or resolve them mental issues. But we still now, I will still say, Jesus will go fix it, and we must go read the Bible. Go through them, teacher, me or what you say.
No, I'm going to go through before teacher.
Boy.
I'm going to go through before teacher, please.
Go through, Yard.
Only you
I'm glad, Jude, we didn't want to beat on the bush, but Jude does try to.
You do what? You do what?
You want to eat from the bush?
Yo, careful, brother. But beat from bush.
Eat on the bush.
Eat or meat himself.
Anyway.
Where Mr. Eat? Sound like I eat him saying,
No,
careful, brother. Or beat.
But anyways, I'm glad, God, if you see the recent happenings with the guy, the self-proclaimed excellency.
Voodoo don't have excellence.
You quite be shown that you see how easy him led all these people towards him doctrine, especially as well. I will care about where even where Solomon said with the males. If you see that most of the males them really lead astray down by that same church there. Right? Because as the Jude said, the blacks really believe that them can solve depression from the Bible, and we kind of have, well, I don't know how to explain it, but the depression thing to me at the root to all problems in Jamaica. It caused everything to me, and I can show that. Go ahead, teacher.
All right, yeah, the respect. Yeah, man. So I don't remember which one of man them say black people go through trauma. I want to really take mental illness very serious. We normally shun it or we tease people who are suffering from these kind of condition. And it's full time now. We need to look on it on a more serious level. I think Jerry mentioned the well-to-do people that got them therapists and them counselors, but the lower class of people, they mock people or shun them family members who are mentally ill. Yes, we are Bellevue, but how much funding Bellevue really get to actually help the persons who really need help? And some of the time, people use the Bellevue thing as a form of fun and a car. So go to Bellevue, go get the juke and drink your Milo. And we're not really serious about it. And you have, and the wider society and black people in general look down upon people who are going through some form of depression, especially now in the coronavirus pandemic. A lot of persons' daily routine has shifted. I have a lot of persons that are going through depression, and people, you have a regular everyday thing we have to maintain, party not keeping, people, church limited, work from home order, school limited, that go already. Even the little children are going through it as well, So it's not a age specific type of thing. People are suffering in a silence. And it's a good topic, and we need to, I'm glad say you choose a topic here, we can address it now. So that's my piece for the opening statement.
Right.
Yeah,
I want to drop in a little thing so we can get some guidance when it comes on to it. So that's a little Google research. So it said the 5 main warning signs of mental illness are as follows: excessive paranoia, worry or anxiety, long-lasting sadness or irritability, extreme changes in moods, social withdrawal, dramatic changes in eating or sleeping pattern. So those are considered the 5 signs of mental illness. So I don't know if the man will start from this.
Well,
so when them basically say excessive paranoia, worry, or anxiety, we try to break it down. What do you think them? What them that talk about in that aspect there? Excessive paranoia.
Overthink. People overthink.
And I would so
Yeah, overthink would be one based on well, if you look on the whole
So-
pandemic situation,
so that me just
a lot
say,
of
I
things
guess
are
the
uncertain.
The COVID
Yeah,
that come
yeah.
with
Yeah,
that
the
one,
COVID, yeah, the COVID.
the excessive paranoia
Yeah,
and the
so
worry
a lot of
and
things are uncertain. Yeah,
sure,
worry,
yeah,
lots of jobs, lots of
Lots of jobs,
income,
yeah.
lots of social activities, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, but
And I guess
but where Solomon basically saying, you
interruption.
know, is that if you're
Yeah.
overindulging at the whole COVID thing, like every day, say in our WhatsApp group, and every day a man does a post
Yes.
The figure,
every little
Yes.
headline
Because,
he does a
yeah,
drop in.
Yes.
That is the
Yes.
type of paranoia where
Yes.
Solomon
So-
talked
so-
about a while ago.
Yes.
500 cases.
Yes.
You see me?
Your
And
worry,
yeah,
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
you don't have a chance.
Who are
to
under
breathe.
paranoia?
Yeah,
You don't have
man.
a chance to
Yeah,
breathe,
man.
brother.
Yeah, beer
And
COVID
also,
news and
the
this and
first
that.
them,
Yeah, man. A real talk.
yeah, man.
It's not everybody
Junior
can.
gang say, no,
It's not
think too deep, you know.
everybody can manage it, you know. You have to look at the crime thing too, you know, because you have a lot of people worry based on the crime statistics, you know, especially in the environment, you know. Only if a shooting, them get anxiety and panic attack. So you have to look on it like that as well. So not only the COVID, but the crime and violence in a certain era.
Well, if you look on to a teacher,
Yeah,
you
economic
mention
factors as well to in a teacher. So there's
Yeah,
crime.
man. Yeah, man.
COVID,
Me know,
and
man.
there are
Yeah, man. That's our
general
discussion, man. Me can't say
economic
everything.
factors as well. Yeah,
Right,
go through, yeah. Do
right.
that say, yeah. Go through.
Yeah.
no man say if you notice you know, enough clean clothes madman they are road, you know. So if you check
Right.
the
True.
if you check remember the ratio they go up with the murder suicide, but the man them a kill off woman them. And
Woman, them allegedly give them bone and them kill
Bone, yeah.
themselves.
and you know COVID can cause one of that too.
What do you mean COVID cause that? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
As
but
in-
as you had said, a plain clothes
What do you mean
mad
COVID
people,
cause
but
that?
did I say everybody have the have some
So
triggers?
when you had say COVID cause it still, you know, you have some man, you know, where them
Yeah,
or some woman where they in a relationship, you know. But them they in a relationship physically. But them though they in a relationship mentally. Because they
true.
probably have a side chick or she probably have a side man
Yeah.
where
And she have
them
our main man too.
yeah, so them coexist in the
Yeah.
house, but
Yeah.
at daytime them can move and go to the side chick or the side man.
Right.
And now with the lockdown, them have to day in
Bad
the
purpose.
house round each other
Ah.
24/7
Right.
for the 3 days in the
I'm
lockdown.
telling you,
And them
true,
can't
true,
take that.
And
That-
a
Yeah, man.
good
Toxic environment, man.
that
but a good
Tax-
note, you know. Good note too.
Toxicity.
The divorce
Yeah, man. Toxic.
cases gone up since
Yeah,
COVID
man.
also.
Yeah,
let me
man.
share
A
that
real
next
thing, man.
Divorce
Real
cases
thing.
gone up and also child abuse
Yeah.
That gone up.
and
Yeah.
child negligence,
Drastic.
Yeah.
Teenage
and,
pregnancy.
rape,
Too.
all
Yeah,
sort
man.
of thing, and all of them thing there is a mental illness at the same time. You get me? I say, but where
Right,
people
right,
tie
right.
mental
Yeah, man.
illness to usually is if
Yo,
a man have
Solomon.
dementia,
Hold on, Solomon.
Alzheimer's.
Solomon, hold on, because certain things we cannot say a mental illness because people are gonna start use mental illness as an excuse because if you drag before the court
True.
for certain crimes and a man are gonna plead mental illness,
Yeah.
basically
Plead
the
insanity.
court have
Plead
go-
insanity.
I've got to let him go back on the road. So you can't talk about say rape
No, wait, no
and
man.
child
Better
abuse
yet
and everything
say-
there, and then I say, yo,
No, better
you're
yet
gonna
say.
excuse it with mental illness.
No, NGUVU, I think you get it wrong. I don't think Solomon meant that the person who does the act will become mentally ill. I'm thinking that he's
Oh,
saying
you
the
must say
person who
basically they are mentally ill. That's why
No,
they do those things.
No.
Make Solomon clear for himself, no?
You're for yourself, yeah, Solomon.
So yeah, say Solomon. We now find
Show
an
you,
excuse
Solomon.
for no rapist and a child abuse, man. Now
Yeah,
give
burn
them
them,
an
burn
excuse,
them.
man.
No, NGUVU.
Dash a fire.
I believe it them more mentally unstable, not mentally ill. You call them madman and mentally ill. But most type people no want to diverge on the mental stability. Right? So
Yeah,
most
so we
type
are
people
talking. So wait, because we are talking about heinous crime, we are gonna go against facts.
No, what is the facts where you
If a man take up himself, if a man take up himself and have sex with a child,
can't stable.
he is a despicable human being. But I'm telling you,
big great one, man.
chances are,
Yeah, man,
this man has suffered from some
form of
mental issues.
Yeah.
No, me no willing to find no
Just
excuse
like
for him.
how if you strike your partner in her face,
Me now find
At
no
that
excuse
point
for
in
them
time,
man
when you
either.
strike your partner in our face, you know.
Me now find no excuse for them man to be too, man.
It's not a
But
matter of
mental
excuse,
instability,
brother.
No, it's not
I
an
really
It's not a
excuse.
matter of
It's
excuse,
not an
brother.
excuse.
Me
It's
like
not
say
matter
yo,
of
I give in the
excuse.
past for say you're mental illness, I excuse
It's not a
that.
matter of excuse, brother. It's not a matter of excuse.
That's how the counseling thing come in NGUVU. Because you have to
That's
go to
not
a
a
counsel as well, you know.
exactly.
To try and
Exactly.
help the person, you know, help the party involved. Or
Exactly.
Anybody do
both
that?
parties as well.
They can't
Even
say
the
Yeah.
even the
can't-
biggest set of murderer them.
Yeah, man.
From them not go upon death row, them have to do mandated.
Yeah, man.
Just like a soldier come from
Counseling
war.
session and them thing there. Yeah,
Just
man.
like a soldier come from war,
Yeah,
come
not
from
all
war.
counseling session
I'm
are
going
there to correct mental
I'm going to a
illness.
department store and shoot up everybody in a department store.
Them call it PTSD.
That soldier no, I go get off because I guess
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But at the same time, you can't forgive him actions.
PTSD.
No.
We're not forgiving the actions. They're not absolved of the action, you know.
Still have to get prosecuted, but with
you
help.
have to-
With help.
So it comes down to
Them need help as well.
the powers to be for understand so them have too much situation in a Jamaica where unaddressed, brother, when it comes down to mental illness. Because 3/4 of them police, yeah. 3/4 of them
And
police
soldiers.
have mental
Yeah,
issues,
man. Them
brother.
got you. Them got you
And
something.
soldiers.
Yeah,
And
man. And
soldiers.
soldiers as well. Them stressed.
Soldiers.
So
You know,
why
high
we
level
are give
jobs and them
a
stress.
police, why we are give a police where can commit a break and 7 an excuse, but we now give the man where shoot up some innocent people an excuse. We have to make the bar see. We have to make the bar.
But Mr.
level,
Solomon,
brother.
Solomon,
Man, me nah give them police
Solomon.
no
Hold
excuse.
on, Solomon. Hold
Me
on,
nah give them
Solomon.
man no excuse, man.
But them are gonna get off.
Hold on, Solomon. Hold on, I'm say something else. But as Jamaica be, you know, who are dead and really not innocent like that or growing up. We don't do mass killing, you know. We don't do that, you know. So we just make that
Yeah, that are different.
clear. We
That
don't do
be a
them
different topic.
go around like we not really do that. Yeah, we not really do that still.
But
We don't know
our
what
thing
teacher.
must stay
We
in
don't know what
Jamaica.
teacher.
To
We
go
don't know.
around and mass killing and murdering and we not do that.
So when they kill 4 people at Clarendon,
Go in
what
a
they
place
call
and
that?
shoot up cinema.
So when 4 people in a Clarendon, what you call that?
You watch news?
then
You
the
read,
cars do it.
all right. You read
Me
the
ask
article.
what you call it.
But then
Sentence,
the
you know, the two of them
cars
get sentenced, you know.
No,
Them
yeah,
dead
man,
for your
you
cause,
say we
brother.
don't know mass shooting. So
No, me
ask,
talk
what do you
about
call
random.
that?
We are talking
Random.
about random, brother. Random, like
You
going
talk about
in a
random.
supermarket.
Yes, a
Virgin, we
mass
are talking about
shooting.
going in a supermarket and start fire.
So there's a venue then, the difference. So
Virgin.
there's a
Then
venue,
go,
there's a
you know,
venue, the
man.
difference.
That's domestic, brother. Domestic affair. That when I talk about where you go outside and
So the venue, the only
randomly shoot
difference
up a
then.
cinema, that's
So the
totally
venue, the
different.
only difference.
No, and go. Stop.
There's a story. There's a story behind that,
Yeah.
brother. We don't really
There's
want to
no
go into
story
that.
behind them.
Yeah, it's connected.
yeah.
So we don't really want to go into that, brother.
But that's just one
Alright.
story. Another first time 4 people are dead. That's a
Virgin,
normal
there's
shooting.
always a story. That's what me I try to say.
So the
There's
people
always
them
a-
a shoot up supermarket, them now have them story too? Oh, the story means that mass shooting.
Those are random persons. Those are random persons, Virgin. We not do mass shooting in Jamaica. Shoot up. Don't
Oh,
Coronation
Jamaica do
Market.
mass shooting, brother.
Where?
Jamaica do
we
the mass
do.
shooting.
We do.
I mean,
Where? Which
Jamaica
Jamaica
do
do
the
mass
mass shooting.
shooting? Where?
What is considered mass? What is
Yeah,
considered
where?
mass?
What the limit for you for mass?
Me I talk
Yeah,
about
what
random
is-
people, brother.
How much
Virgin.
does it have to be
Nah,
for you to
brother,
say it's
We
mass
nah,
them
shooting?
not know
brother.
at all.
What the limit?
Virgin, we don't know where you're talking. We don't know where you're
No,
trying to
you
defend.
said Jamaica do the mass shooting. I'm telling you that
That
Jamaica do mass
we are
shooting.
talking about shooting that are not related to the person who is on the location, brother. We not do cinema. We not do wholesale and market and shoot up so.
Oh,
and
so
run
you
wild. We not
just stick to the house then.
do that, brother. But
We
that's
just
what I
stick to
say.
We just stick to the yard.
I'm not a supporter of violence, but I assure you that the fact. I've yet to hear them shoot up cinema in Jamaica randomly.
On a straight from the topic still with the mass shooting thing. Right? And we want dwell in
He's a topic defender.
Big topic defend.
We want to dwell in that is the same killing we're going on the church. What they are. And it's not the first and last of that thing, you know, because to show the people in mind weak down there. And one thing to point out, in Jamaica,
We down here in Mobile. We said down here in Mobile.
Mobile,
Yes.
I thought, brother.
We attack.
Yeah. But
So you
anyway,
say generally the folks in Mobile have weak minds. That's what you're saying.
I never said that.
So may I ask you what do you mean by down where?
I'm
Down
going
there.
my point now.
No, you said down there. May I ask clarification? Where?
Generally, let me talk. Let me
Where
speak.
Oh,
where
generally in
Spice
Moby.
told
Generally in
them to
Moby.
go.
Let me speak, no? Can
Go
I
on.
speak?
Sure, go on.
Generally, the massive, once a person have money, that's the person that normally get most ratings. And that person normally lead them person there astray. And those persons' minds, to me, are very unstable. Right? So that's what I'm really dwelling on.
Why
So
these
I'm
persons they
saying
say
that.
with mental?
But you know, say though, yeah, there's a thin line between unstable and impressionable, no boss.
Go ahead. Let me hear the
Now there's a thin line between unstable and impressionable. I feel anybody will follow
Or charismatic.
anybody will follow a doctrine, you know, by a human being. I lead it and I tell you certain things, and the human being I show you a different lifestyle from where I'm a preacher. I feel you're impressionable.
so yeah, so
Because I
people
tell you one thing, I'm a live a next life.
So,
And you
in
still
other words,
follow
the
that
people
man.
them eat that then. So the people them don't
Just
be
like
eat that then.
whoever
them
follow politician, whoever
Eat that
follow
then. And a
politician,
mental
I eat
illness,
that.
and just a big idiot. All right.
Whoever follow
So it's
politician,
not mental illness then,
that's
basically.
not mental illness. That's some big set of idiot.
Oh, so yeah,
Just like big set of
Solomon,
idiot.
so yeah, the
No,
Solomon I say, I be your idiot, don't I'm be
Any
in
black
the whole
man,
church thing then.
any black man and a black woman take up
And a
themselves
mental illness thing.
and I serve
but mental
Jesus
illness,
Christ,
mental
the
unstable people
Holy
don't understand.
Ghost.
Me call
is a
them
big
big
idiot.
idiot. We wouldn't say a mental illness. I
Big
idiot them.
idiot. Anybody will
So
serve
I wouldn't put it as mental
Jesus
illness.
Christ, the Holy Ghost, where God church is a big idiot to me. Prior black man. Because the same goddamn thing them want and whip up your ass. Me don't know what you do down there, so. Anybody will take out them say about them a Christian and Jesus I go rapture them and all
you're not defending a point. You're not defending a point, yard.
big idiot them there.
No,
You're not
me I
defending
tell
a
me,
point.
no, man, no.
You can
listen
day
what
in
I
a
say
line.
still.
You can day in a line and a man a bust off head. A man a bust off head in a line. Him na bust off female, no time.
I know that.
And a bust off be a man head. And
you, Solomon. You was a big man get invited to a church, quote unquote church.
Yeah, quote
When you reach at the door, the man at my door, I'll tell you, say, take off your clothes, come in naked. And you're going to take off your clothes and go in naked.
Hey, never want. You're gonna edit out that part there.
That really go on, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, edit
And
out
then
that
line up and take off them clothes and go inside naked.
Look like
Tell me if that makes
NGUVU know what going on. NGUVU like him know what going on.
No, but one I talk about.
Bring up some cases now. Bring up some cases now.
No, but
Brother,
on a big man level though.
That's a one of them.
You know a mental illness?
That's
mental
one of them.
illness are the youth where they run under
With the police down at Clarendon.
Nah, man. I must say downtown, man. Look at the fat youth, man.
Oh, that video
and
there.
the people them
Yeah,
beat him
man.
and kill him.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm I'm a brother.
What about the police where
best
get
friend that brother.
hit in the head? The police get hit in the head. What? St. Catherine, Linstead or so?
Linstead.
One
No,
of them place there. That's a mental illness too.
More.
No.
No, Linstead. That one
Linstead,
they
brother.
and fling
The
them up on
madman,
the
yeah.
police
Me the pan road. Me the pan. Remember me I come from primary school, brother. Me the pan road, and a mad man give me a razz looking at my head from some paper. Me know newspaper. Them me know him have it for years. Yeah, me head. Yeah, me head bell like a bomb. Yo.
So where you? So hold on.
Whole news. He's on the whole news.
Hold on. Some
Whole
1955 newspaper.
brother. Yo, brother. I mean, if
So
me never
independence
brother.
paper.
Where
Yo,
say
me I look
where say I make a pass common entrance?
Brother.
Acknowledge the man. Acknowledge the man.
Your knowledge.
Yo,
The knowledge man give.
the man put some knowledge in my head from the own newspaper, brother. I have a
No,
son
but-
who know
but-
about Sam Sharp and beer, man. Yo, me I say, what
But
is?
when I
I'm
but
not
at
do
this
nothing.
one level, you know, when you check the streets, you know, and Solomon did mention it, the male versus female, you know. Just take a walk down King
I'm
Street.
Muslim madman.
Yeah.
Walk go down King
And
Street
down a
down a
park,
town.
downtown.
Down
Yeah,
a
down a
I'm
park.
park.
Muslim madman.
Yeah, most of
I'm
madman.
Muslim.
I'm mostly men. Probably when you check the
Mostly
ratio,
men.
probably
Yeah, mostly men.
8 or 9 to 1,
Yeah, most of
male
men.
to female.
Yeah.
And it shows certain things. Say one, my kind of that little forum what we ever use, you know. as 5 man
Yeah.
where so went through high school, university,
Right.
and
5 young
part of
youths.
society.
Productive society.
Sometimes we have our own little group where we rally back and we can talk about certain things. Enough people not have
Yeah,
that
and
little
enough
forum,
people have that. Yeah, enough
That
and
people
you
is
have
find
that
why.
thing. Keep you
Exactly.
sane, especially in them
and you find
pandemic. Yeah.
when them man have them little thing there,
Lockdown and
we go through
this
issues
and
with
that.
them
And
woman, them
I
sit
know
down
the
and them
next thing to
talk it up
Jiro.
till it
It's not
busts in them
something
head.
where we're endorsed, you know. It's not something like you just see all the company all TV and say meals. If you're having issues, you can. It's not something where we're
in the
endorsed.
in the endas. That's what I'm saying. We're not take it serious. Yeah, mostly
our
female.
females to do. But I would
And
have
a gender
responsibility.
bias.
I would have responsibility.
Kind of gender bias.
Yeah, but
You know, it's not the
in
men.
a
them
way,
do.
some man believes that them are Superman and them can manage
That's the thing.
everything
That's
and
the thing.
them.
But
Yeah,
Jiro,
them
but
are
then
the
go
This
over.
is it.
Them
And
go
go
hard,
over,
thing.
and go
yeah.
over big man thing, and go over big man thing. If you see a sabam and there's somewhere, I'll one with in the group, and I'll blood clean with the somewhere, and all of a sudden one I man them break down and start ball bossy out, then girl like give them bun.
Yeah.
It a go difficult,
Yeah.
brother. It a go
We have to
difficult.
care them first. You might get cared first.
Yeah.
You might get cared first.
That
That's
you
our
know.
culture. We got
Because the
care
whole
them
that,
man
first.
to
you know.
man interaction
Yeah.
can make it difficult
that,
for
you know.
man them.
Man to man
Yeah.
interaction in
Different.
Jamaica wicked, you know.
Different.
Yeah.
Care the dog one first.
Brother.
Because
Yeah, man.
I'm
And the
just scared in a
gilding
go
can
on
them.
first.
Yeah, man.
Toxic
God,
masculinity.
And jacket situation too.
And
And
the
jacket
jacket
man too.
can them.
God.
And not only that either,
God.
you know. If we as some
Rough, man.
bridging upon our ends and we sit down and one man they have a ball for something where I bother him, and 3 the rest of the day I try console him and you know, give him some
Yeah,
positive
console.
affirmation.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
go past and say, yo, them 5
We are
battery boy
fresh.
there.
Yeah.
You're fresh. I'll send all a tight.
Solomon, you know the worst thing? You know the worst
Up,
thing?
Yeah, man. A
That
real
if
thing,
Jerry
man.
was
It's set
supposed
away.
to see that I go on, you want the first man that's a say, you know.
Yo,
Yes,
yo.
I don't say it said still.
I just how society
Now, we
deal
need
with
to
it
change it
as
still. We need to
man,
change it.
so we have to
We need
change
to
it.
have
So
some focus
Oh, we're
group.
gonna change it.
Hold on,
We're gonna change it by you don't have an age limit pan the age where you
Hold on,
start
Salaman. I'm just drop you in this.
stuff like that.
Me go say this so you can continue. We need some focus group for the males. And as we said, no age limit. We need some focus
Brother, you have
group
got to teach your,
where a man can go
male
to some
child.
place and talk.
You have got to teach your male
So
child.
re-socialization basically. For
Nothing
crying.
is wrong
Yeah.
with crying. Nothing is wrong.
Remember our previous
sharing-
podcast, Toxic Masculinity?
Sharing your
Re-culture the
feelings.
youths.
You get me? I say nothing is wrong. So
Nothing is wrong with one hug.
I show
exactly.
have to cry on.
Do you want a hug? Do you want a hug?
Yeah.
I said, yes, daddy. I want a hug, daddy. He said, come for a hug, son. You see me? I say? Just like a woman can look on her friend and say,
Yeah.
so you want a hug? Come for your hug and see them have a tight hug in the
No, two man can't.
You can't look on a nigga and say,
Can't
yo,
do
my
no
dog.
hug.
Yo, my dog.
Yeah.
Yo, my dog. Yo, just me.
The favorite one. Follow me go to the bathroom.
Exactly. You can't look on a nigga and say, yo, dog.
But a serious thing about the mental illness still. A serious thing. Especially among the males. Especially because they don't really look on the males. A serious thing.
I know the worst thing.
Downtown as a Jeru say, be a madman.
If a man see a woman just break down in front time, right away, you know.
My console.
You know,
yeah, get console.
Yeah.
You know?
A man see
Yeah,
a
man,
man
him
just
turn hero, man. Him turn hero.
Yo.
What a big great tone boy, your boss.
Yo, imagine it in all a supermarket station, a man now I say so. Oh my God! Watch it! You can see who the boy, your man. If you ever walk with all the youth, you can see so with the youth. I see don't walk near the boy, you know. You're rough, brother.
And the society, man.
You're
Rough, man.
All right. Not for them looking
and
fire shot. Not for them you to walk fire shot, you know. I can't them now nobody go to no brother.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
And them not really, them not emotional intelligence.
Nobody can go to and see, you know.
Yeah, them not nobody can talk to and nobody can vent to. A real thing.
You might go to a man, you know, a man tell them say, wait, sir.
Shut the board around us.
Oh God, man.
Go for the machine. Them
You
look
get
at
what
some
I
there.
say? So
Them not
I
talk
will
it out.
thing just like that's like all right. Look at this. You know, say Jamaica, one of the country them. If a cat, if you deal with a cat, and she'll get raped, I think 4 out of 5 men are walk out of a woman's life,
Say it again, because you kind of never hear about
No
it. Say
man,
it
I
again.
read that. You know, Solomon.
If you have a woman,
I
and
read
you deal with
that,
that
you know.
woman,
She's scarred.
and she
Yeah,
go get
yeah.
raped.
Yeah, man.
4 out of
Yeah, man.
5 man
I
walk out of a woman's life.
Yeah.
I
She's
mean, I tell the
scarred.
truth. I tell the truth, I go there now.
If she not
I
get
go
help.
there now 4 group. I'm not telling them. I go there now 4 number. I'm not telling them.
If she not get help and get over it, it always bother.
Why? The road that we have to go
Kinda
down
sticky.
from there, brother.
Sticky,
only for
man.
patience. Only for patience.
Yeah, man.
Patience.
Yeah, man. A sticky thing.
You're not having sex for a while, you.
Sticky thing,
Yeah,
man.
that's all. The patience, that. Have a patient.
Yeah.
Patient.
One
The Ministry of Health
time
need
every
to
3 months.
Brother,
help out some of these things in the Ministry of Health.
Also, them corporate Jamaica people, brother. Them can well enough start do more, brother, to them homeless people on road, brother. Them can do more.
Yeah,
Some
man,
of them
Corporate Jamaica,
carpet
to me,
some of them carpet
corporate
people are
Jamaica
people.
is the most insensitive set
You
of people
not put in that,
in the country.
Solomon.
You know, man, have no social responsibility, brother.
The truth of the matter also, Now for the people them always say on the roadside, a lot of them aren't mentally ill,
Not for
They're
them a
just
teacher.
Homeless.
Not for them
some
a
are just
teacher.
homeless.
Teacher,
And because them in the
accountant,
situation,
some of them doctor too, and situation, A lot of different profession.
We as Jamaicans just group up,
Yeah,
everybody
man.
would up on the street.
Yeah,
as
so them
mad
mad.
people.
How much of them your book?
Give them
For
label.
example, our good friend, Mr. Scott.
Yeah.
Who?
How much time people go listen Mr. Scott and go think say yo.
Cases
well,
yeah, man.
as I'm saying, we just have to look into that because I'm most the madman we see down at town there. When I see no bag of mad man.
Yeah, the
mad woman,
eh? I want the gender, so I'm to gender equality in that, I wait there now.
I know.
I want set of people mad and come like a man in a downtown.
But why the men them are mad? And the woman them not mad?
Because the woman them have them friends and them other female friends who them can go back
so you
to.
So the woman them have an outlet then, true. That's what you say.
And really
women center.
You're not a man center. No man center not there. No man center not there.
No man center not there. In a center where a man can go in and see to diagrams them and see where the doctor a push when him deal with the great old scan that when a man want do. You know that scan when a man
talk about the prostate. Yeah, prostate test.
So you see me, so the man might get for where they call it now. You basically give them a change the culture how them think, you see me? What happened when your wife left you? What happened when they get born?
Yeah. Them look a thing there. We need some
outlets. A thing because
jacket thing, or if you treat jacket, what the best with jacket.
Also in a Solomon, the rape thing,
because bankruptcy.
Because you find that a lot of women
lose their work
who get raped, them have outlets, some of them where they can go to try and deal with them mental. But you know, have nothing for man. Remember, some man get raped too,
man I get raped and molested.
And the thing is too.
Them not outlets.
The thing is too. Men I get battered as well.
And not when they're for the man them go to.
And I've been battered as well because when I tell you, females are very abusive.
Remember, I know when they report at a police station, them laugh off of the man. And we are report. Say man get beat,
man out there get beat by a woman.
Yeah, man. Report that station, man. The same police them laugh off of the man them.
I know some man out there get some real batter bros.
So I know some man afraid or pride and so them not reported.
And the next thing is too, the Jamaican culture is very hard on men. See, men feel be
very drastic and aggressive.
And remember this, Remember this,
remember our podcast, Toxic Masculinity?
If a female come out of university and have a degree, and she look good and certain way and decides she gonna use her body plus her education. She gone, you know. She gone,
She gonna lead.
One man come out while a young you come out of university, they gonna use education and body too. That no dead, that no bill in Jamaica, brother.
No, sir.
That no bill in Jamaica. So you have to go find some other. So you get what I say? So the pressure is on. Because remember right now, no. Feminism real change the game, you know, the equality change the game, you know. We now say females, you know, mentally, whatever, but them have outlets. You get what I say? And it is encouraged, for the male them go talk and share them feelings. Imagine you're going in front of a police and I tell him, say, boy, no, you feel like your woman.
Same thing.
You can't even explain nothing to them.
Yeah, same thing.
Woman,
Pride, them a laugh. Same thing myself.
There's nobody really and truly apart from church. And church, I got to tell you, say, yo, I got their need. So it's all feel like it's a judgment thing.
Some spiritual thing. Yeah.
If you got any spiritual place, they might tell you, say, oh, I one with the God above and boy.
And as I say, it come back to the same brainwash that a lot of us as black people were brainwashed because we still now realize mental health is real and is a real issue. But even with some families, when you bring it up, or you bring it up,
the devil, our demon.
You just need a little Jesus in your soul.
Or the Obia, the famous thing, somebody Obia, or somebody Obia them. Yeah, you know, the voodoo thing,
is in you, so make a term go around Pastor Jones. Make Pastor Jones
wash off and them look at something. Yeah, man. Or pray and this and that.
Using the right method.
Yeah, bring him go some, proper channel,
I think
can get help.
Imagine you have a mentally unstable pastor.
So now that we say news.
Imagine a mentally unstable.
Imagine
a mentally unstable prime minister.
That go on the news today with the pastor, brother.
Imagine a mentally unstable police commissioner. And they feel all of the money as some mad money, no?
Because they might try the same thing and
insanity.
Insanity. The same thing over and I expect a different result. You must be a madman.
I feel most of the leaders in this country
erratic
and mentally. Trust me, boy. Look on the decisions them and look how things deal within the country.
No, look on the COVID measures them. Look on the COVID.
Exactly.
Measures them on the lockdown.
We have been
whenever
doing
work.
The same
over and over.
We have been doing the same thing for 2 years now, and it don't do nothing.
Not change really.
So clearly somebody is mad.
Yeah, somebody somebody gone
and this
mentally.
You think them I go come out and I'll step down because of it?
No, no, brother, them not, no, sir. Them are
politician we have
dead night cheer.
Some old,
yeah, man. For dead night cheer, man.
PNP to GLP, some old decrepit.
Yeah, man. Geriatric.
Man reach 86 and still 85, 86 and still in the parliament.
I tell the man and no this condition based on the fact
that they must have some farm.
Yeah, boy.
Them take with some idiots still, I guess we're mad too. Because we
still have vote for them.
We still have vote for them.
Yeah, we still have accept it and then go vote.
So worse. So worse. The voting population then.
We have a mental, how much public mental clinics we have?
Public?
Like,
one, I know. Bellevue Hospital, one.
Mental people.
One I know about, another Bellevue.
In an entire Jamaica?
Yeah, one I know about.
Nah, man. We need to do some research on this.
Save the podcast so them can type and give me some other one.
And I guess the ward 21 them.
Or like each hospital will have one
specific ward 21, yeah.
All right, addiction alert.
But remember, remember say Bellevue deal with that solely mental ill patient. So we're not talking about the ward 21.
No, man.
We're talking about Bellevue.
No, man, we just say we can incorporate the hospital them too.
No, but you can't take a presidency in the hospital.
You cannot. They will move you there for a while.
No, but I say 14 parishes in our country, you know. 14 parishes in our country, almost 3 million people.
Yeah.
And one designated
That
mental
I know
hospital
of.
in the country?
That
Yeah,
I know
man.
of. Free, yeah.
You must have more, man. You must have more. You must have more.
Unless
So
they call
people now
the
people only
clock
need
them,
to give us some information for now on.
unless they call the clock them in a township them some designated locations, because most of them end up there.
Around
All right.
yeah, around them place.
And they
So,
clock
so,
them.
so apart from, so is there a referral system when it comes down to like counseling and them things in Jamaica where you know about?
So in closing, mental health is a real issue. It's a real issue for not just Black people in general. And if we're looking on it from a Jamaican perspective, it's a real issue for the poor people of Jamaica who are also Black. I think it's time that we shift the focus, or we change how we deal with mental health problems. Let us not look down on it, where if it happens within a family or a family member is going through some form of depression or just need some outlet to outcry or to talk to, let us do the right thing, see if we can find the appropriate means, the appropriate locations, whether it be counseling, whether it be therapy, whether it be visiting a psychiatrist to go through these sessions to deal with the mental health part of it. Because look at it, if we're sick physically, we go to the doctor. Remember that the human is made up of physical in the sense of the body and also mental. So why is it that we shy away from mental health and we only focus on physical health? We go up on diet and them things there when we're physically ill. So it's full time to start focus on the mental aspect of it and stop leaving our mental health to prayer and Jesus. Let us recalibrate, do the right thing, follow the same white people, the same other races who go to psychiatrists, who go to counseling sessions to fix their mental health. So it's full time to start do that as Black people and stop shun and stop belittle people with mental health issues. That's the only way we can fix it. There's a real problem out there.
Alright. We go same time now. Jiro bring up the dualism aspect of the human being, so the mind and the body. So I guess if we're focusing on the mind and the need for the mind to be always feed with the proper nutrients, just like how we feed the body with the proper nutrients. And then nutrients of the mind are come with the ability to can express, the ability to build a sense of mental fortitude where you have coping strategies, you have techniques where you use to deal with, and at the same time you eat right, you feed the body right, drink water, and at the same time, again, as the Jew say, the looking down and the scanning of people where I go through something, because we say everybody I go through something in Jamaica right now. So from the Prime Minister to the man will sweep the ground, sweep the road, to the madman, to all of them people. I got through the whole way I got through because post-traumatic stress disorder and the whole traumatic affairs is also a genetic thing. And also something will come from your descendants. So it's a whole heap of thing where we have to really look into, and if we want to build this great Jamaica, we have to start by fixing the mind and then we move towards the body. Yeah. Oh.
All right, the teacher here in the closing now. Yes, this is real, very real, especially among the Black race in Jamaica. So we have things that we can use to encourage a person to get help. We need to listen to them without making judgments, because we need to know what they need in that moment of time. Ask them what would help them. We have to reassure them as well. And we have to avoid confrontation. We don't need to poke fun and say, hey, mad boy or mad girl, move and go away. No. Avoid confrontation. Ask them if there's someone they want to contact with, If you want to give them a call or bring them to a certain place, and encourage them to seek professional help, as opposed to just always badger them and, making fun. And as well, you have to make sure that they don't hurt themselves. There are some persons who will take up a knife and inflict, injury on themselves on themselves and other persons. So mental health very, very important as a physical, and we need to look into it, especially in the pandemic. Yeah, so that's teacher, I'm out. People, take care of yourself. Up.
Alright then, so NGUVU there, what I have to say is that this mental health thing is for each one to internalize and look on themselves first and check themselves to see how the mental well-being is like, and don't be quick to be looking at others and pointing fingers and watch out for the next man and another, but also see yourself as a potential victim of mental health. See what you need to do to protect your own mental health.
Anyways, I copy and paste what everybody said a while ago. Right? Mental health is a very vulnerable topic, right? And to see where we're not really taking it serious. From the family come right down to the, can't really blame the government for that, but government need to do something about it, right? But it normally stems from the family base, family to friends, to the government, right? But this is a very vulnerable topic, very, very vulnerable topic. And I'm glad we have done that topic here, because this is a problem that that has been in Jamaica, and no one is here to address it and stuff. So once again, this is Bartak. Anything to add?
People take on the mental health very, very serious.
That's to minus.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, let's just
Find the outlet.
See when you try feed nobody healthy, feed the mind as well, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Read a book. Play a
Find an
sport.
outlet, people. Find an
Yeah,
outlet
find
to
an outlet.
release
Talk it
anything that you have in pent
If
up
she a give a
inside.
bun, brother, don't kill her and then kill herself. Leave
Find
her
an
alone.
outlet.
Enough man there road.
If playing ball game is your thing, you go play some ball.
Yeah.
Church,
play some-
church is your thing.
FIFA.
You do that. Play some FIFA. You go on
Yeah.
ends and thing. You do
Yeah.
anything that helps you
And
to
if you get
release that
jacket,
built up tension.
Don't kill her. Leave her alone. Enough
Just
man
get
there
up
with
on
people.
food. Then
Ask
you get that
Solomon.
jacket, get the pants as well.
And we out.
Over.
out.
Over.
King Solomon the whole girl, you know? Out.
You.
Alright,
Why
remember people,
NGUVU?
watch, like, subscribe, share, check out, bless up.